Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Israel.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now, this could be a chance. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Jesus. And it's Snyder. Can he get it through? He's through here. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Locatelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Rijkaard. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Back into the middle. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
All right, looks a good ball through. Martinez claims comfortable. Vinicius Junior. That'll be a throw. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Batistuta. He can run onto that. David Villa! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Villa, and it's Snyder. David Villa. And he's managed to get free. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Approaching the half-hour mark. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Kane. Threads one in. Mbappe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass. Takes the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider. Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Corner then. Israel with the corner. They're first. Schneider plays it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Messi has it out wide and in space. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham with the clearance. Guardiol. Gently done. Looking for options for movement. Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kane. He's shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here.
Added time.
He's going for goal! That's going to go a long way. He has found the way through. Pinches it off him. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. He's found a way through. Ball swung in, and he's quick to get it clear again. Goes for a shot! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. Wonderful save by Martinez. Oh, that is a big chance! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And yes, it's him again. Israel take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's on it, can he get away?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And back to the goalkeeper. Bayer getting this one clear. So we've reached the hour mark. Rafinha. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the shot! Has another go! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rijkaard looking for the run. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Kane.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? David Villa received. David Villa. Great chance! No mistake! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And there was his third and ball. Oh no, this does not look good. Kane. Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He won't be happy with that one. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Kane, and he was quick to react. Beckenbauer, Gabriel Jesus, Kane, great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. Back to within one. Interesting. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He's a sharp little ball here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
They've played it short. Israel are looking to go forward now. Always onto this. And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Very much into the last knockings. Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Pass is just off target. Rafinha. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Unapologetically persistent. It's almost... And he's let fly! Into the arms of the goalkeeper. DiMarco.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, nice one too. Very nice. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution.
Israel are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And they've got a throw. And he's had it nicked away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Israel proudly puff out their chests. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Alvarez. Not the most accurate pass. And it's made its way. Alvarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. On the ball, he's tried one! Some front-footed pressing going on here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Messi, and he's only too happy to take that. Great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now it's Alvarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's going to go a long way. Milan have reclaimed it.
That's going in strongly.
Guardiola has it in a wide position. And the ball is out of play. Goes for goal! Chooses to go back. Still goalless. Azar. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Israel really could have done without this. So the most significant moment of the game. Doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and risky...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Israel have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a sharp little ball here. Well read, nice interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is doing no harm at all. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. That is good alertness. And he's picked out the run. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Alvarez. That ball looks a good one. Oh, important interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Alvarez. And this is Azar. Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Rudiger. De Jong. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Goal, Milan! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Milan go into the lead. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Lenormand deals with that comfortably. Well, the ball's gone astray. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. It's anyone's ball now. This looks promising. And it's Rijkaard. De Jong. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Schneider looking to penetrate opposition line. Oh, what a mistake! He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe...
Big chance! He's delivered all right! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Israel get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's all been about one man so far. The stage is very much his. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Oh, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we are back on the way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Vardiol. Now it's Alvarez. Hazard could try cutting inside here. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Koundé gets a foot in here. Morton. Christensen. Now it's Hazard. Gets a good foot in there. So much, takes a shot! It's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Driving forward. De Jong. Schneider puts his foot on the gas. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's played through for him. And this is Hazard. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
There will be a throw-in. Ah, he's given it away. That's an errant pass. And that has been clubbed away. And he's straight offside. Knocks it out wide. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Beckenbauer with the clearance. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez made a good run there. Schneider, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Alvarez. Now there's a fine ball.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a shade optimistic. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Jong. Now it's Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has not gone well. Morton. Alvarez. Alvarez concedes a free kick for that. Lenormand calmly anticipates. Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting one.
And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitution for Israel, number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Number 22, Batistuta.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Number 10,
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
number 41,
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
That's a sharp pass.
2 added minutes has been
Played right
indicated.
into his path. Rijkaard. And he's there to retrieve it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yes.
And that is as far as it goes. Israel illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
David Villa receives it in a good position here. Now it's Villa. And it's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. David Villa! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider goes short. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit. Has a shot! Just a whisker away. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
And I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's been caught on it. Shot, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Olise gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. That has not gone well. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he had to make that. Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Ruben Neves probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And this is Drogba. Schneider. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus.
And the shot! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Could be danger here! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foot in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
It's a pretty loose pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's straight offside. In with the challenge. Now it's Villa. He's away. David Villa. And he's hit it long. Now that's well seen too. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. Schneider. There's the header! There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15, Drogba.
And the second half gets underway.
Numero 9.
Israel can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! It's in! Israel back on level terms. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Numero 5.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finish.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. He could be in here. Just the keeper to beat. Good chance here. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Rice, looking for the run. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Danger averted for now. That is ended up in no man's land. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Plenty to aim at here.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Israel presented with a golden opportunity here. Ball on the spot. Can he? He has spurned it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Face to face. And the finish! He has done it! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can he latch on to this? And the volley. Just couldn't stay down for him.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Israel do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Drogba. Great vision. Howson calmly anticipates. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That pass has been well intercepted. It's gone for a throw-in. Quick look, then plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Elise. Hernandez. Gets his head on it! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Israel are looking to go forward now. Howson spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior! Now he's off and running. Just eases him off the ball. Pass is just off target. It's a lovely, neat pass. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckenbauer cuts it out. Drogba. Looking for options for movement. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before thinking, there's the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
This is their second corner of the game.
24. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20. Messi. Il numero 14.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away?
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. So much time and space here.
Indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Shoots! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Israel give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Vinicius Junior stood up well to him there. Aimed beyond the defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Israel were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
He's looking wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well played. Rijkaard gets it clear. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he thumps it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Villa. Here's a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Ping. Oh, what? And another try! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Decent chance! Israel are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Spread neatly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted. He's had a shot! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! Barcelona are in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bellingham. Now it's Villa. David Villa stood his ground strongly.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the pass is intercepted. David Villa! There was plenty of power on that. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Fired deep towards... Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Rudiger going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's going all the way! There's the delivery. Oh, that was vital. Now that's well seen too. Beckenbauer. Bellingham. Probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rudiger. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho. Raul providing an outlet on that flank. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, they could be caught out here. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Bellingham. And he's had a hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold out to the right. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Villa. Well, that has not gone well.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte.
Here we go again.
Israel really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Bellingham. Raul. Now it's Berbatov. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Raul. Now it's Berbatov. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Israel needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant.
And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Schneider with the short one. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. That has been slung wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking to play him in. Raul plays it in. He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Tries to play it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Got a Tony.
Israel really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's a little off target. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Your impression so far, Jim?
Israel are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The less said about that pass, the better. Out of play for a throw. That is good alertness. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Berbatov. He's in plenty of space here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Applies the finish! Oh, and that should have been two.
Donadoni really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Now it's Donadoni, looking for the run. Donadoni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this? Donadoni showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Donadoni. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Cambio de jugadores.
Israel are making a change now. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now, can they get him away? Now, that looks a decent ball. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. Kukçu. And that's gone loose. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's not going to reach. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Raul. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Cannavaro making good progress on the right-hand side. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. And he's cut it out. Park Ji-sung. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening.
Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Guendouzi. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way past. Ah, he's given it away. Batistuta is flagged offside. Back into the middle. Mbappe bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball. And it's with the keeper. Threads one in. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. Crosses it in here. Chooses to go. And the shot! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. And Israel score first. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Has a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Knocks it into space. David Villa. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found a way through. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Chance for a shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Israel are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
No way through, so back it comes. Can he get it through? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rafael Leao, real chance! Just cruising, they are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
David Villa.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Guendouzi tries to play it through. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's but David Villa! And that is wildly off target. He shifted it to the flank. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that's rather hopeful. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Villa. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cross from Rafinha. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Batistuta. And he's away. Bellingham stood his ground. Shoots! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Israel didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
He plays one through, and he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
David Villa. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Conte. Now it's Batistuta. He's gone for goal! And yes, it's there! So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Israel have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
That is good alertness. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, super ball! Takes a shot! They've scored! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Israel blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Xabi Alonso with the foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Israel are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Schneider. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Villa, and that's gone loose. Now it's Rashford. He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. That pass has been well intercepted. He's on it. He's having a shot! Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played out to the right.
That's going in strongly.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Looking to play him in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gasharovsky. Oh, that's ambitious. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Achiampong. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Good take. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Bayer herring after the ball here. And he was alert to it. Conte.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Calafiori. Over to the left. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Batistuta has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. It's just beyond his reach. So that's it. It is all over. Israel have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Arsenal against Israel.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
That's the throw. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spread out to the left. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's a fine interception. Good effort from distance. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Kukchu gets across to intercept that. Out to the right. Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely aimed pass. That's been cut out, well played. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Back into the middle. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! Now, who's going to be first to this? Israel are looking to go forward now. And here's Pedri. Quality ball. Schneider, he can run onto that. Face to face with the keeper. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And a chance! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And the finish! Goal! Israel! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Israel have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Takes a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Kupchu. And here's Raul. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's picked his way through. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's Snyder! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He's going to be disappointed with that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
He's gone for goal. He's got away. Picked out, great chance! He scores! Arsenal are level. That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 17, Kylian Mbappe.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kylian Mbappe.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Caceres makes the interception.
Indicated.
Conte. The referee's awarded a free kick. Can he get on the end of this? Raul. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Israel get the ball rolling in the second half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And back to the keeper they go. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's on his way. He's had a shot! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 24.
So, time for
Pedri.
changes on both
Coming on
sides,
to
actually.
replace him is number
Arsenal
20,
go into the lead.
Neymar.
Well, they've done the hard
Substitution.
part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Hakimi. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Swings in across. He's having a shot! Dispatched clinically. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And now he has two. So all square, and not for the first time. You've got... And he shoots! That was probably asking just too much. Arsenal have their second corner now. Goes without saying, that was poor. Cross into the box. Israel have the chance to go the other way.
attendance for this match was 62,005.
Schneider, well, that is a good challenge from him. Schneider couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Figo plays it all the way forward. Knocks it into space. He's looking wide, pinches it off him. He's a sharp little ball here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not the most accurate pass. Schneider! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Schneider goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, easy pickings there. Schneider, it's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. Kukcu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That has not gone well. He's through, now is he in? Great defending, strong and determined. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked out the run. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's a pretty loose pass.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming on
fact.
the field is
Arsenal
number
take what
10,
looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look,
Substitution
Peter,
in
I feel
progress.
I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well measured. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing
There will be
space in that
5
box.
minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Raul. And he's found a way past. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So that's it. It is all over. Israel